The activity in front of the Brooklyn Museum, not too far from ours. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the small forward position. And for the Nets, we've got Durant, Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Harris, and it's Jordan in at the center position. And Simmons slams it in.
It really is a thing of beauty watching Simmons in screen and roll situations. I mean, he's a manipulative master when it comes to tearing apart the defense.
And the jam by Harden.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of it.
And here are the 76ers now. After the basket by Brooklyn, 6 on the shot clock. Harris kicks to Simmons. Sinks that one from the post. Simmons got his second bucket. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. And I love the blend of experience and youth. When you have NBA experience on the floor, there's just a level of play that you see at the defensive end that makes it enjoyable for me. I think that's what we'll see tonight. Experienced pros getting after it.
And here we go with Curry running it up the court.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
And here's Brooklyn. 4-point game. Harden scanning the floor. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Ben Simmons.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Now, here's Green. Back to Simmons. Passes it to Embiid. Over Jordan. And it's off the back rim. No good. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Simmons finds Curry. And here is Harris. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Outstanding work by Harris to get his hands dirty on that offensive glass.
Harden against Simmons. Harden left side. Outside, KD. And stolen by Harris. Simmons with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Harris passes to Embiid. He kicks to Green. It's good.
Yeah, you know, we all think of Green as a shooter, and he is, but he's capable of more than that. He scores in other ways, too. Sneaky athleticism.
Now, here's Irving. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And stolen by Simmons. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. That's good from Harris on the assist by Simmons. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Kicks it out to Harden. Second shot opportunity. And no good that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Left side, Harris. Wide open look. And too long on the shot.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
The kick out to Irving. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
The 76ers leading by 3. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside, Simmons. There's the pass to Harris. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Hill against Irving. There's the feed to Griffin. Back to Irving. Up in time. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an
being from Africa, at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Howard is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Hill. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Irving up top. He's guarded by Hill. Harris outside. Here's the 3. Korkmaz grabs the miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Now here's Irving. Feeds it to Griffin. Over Howard. Griffin kicks to Irving. With nobody on him, he parries the jumper. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, Irving is deadly from mid-range and really embraces that shot. He doesn't shy away from it. And I think he can give opponents a lot of problems because of it.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Luwawu's checked in. Mike Scott's checked in for the 76ers.
Man, I like the attack mentality of Hill. Always on the lookout, take it straight to the cup.
Irving dishes to Griffin. Back to Irving. They get the rebound.
And ever since entering the league, that's been one of Griffin's favorite ways to score, attacking that offensive glass.
Now here's Milton. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The drive by Scott. And that one drops for him.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Now Howard, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Lobbed up there for Howard. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
Outside Irving. from outside the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Hill after Jeff Green's bucket. Griffin with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Here's Irving, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Irving's got 6.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Now here's Milton. He's guarded closely. Shoots over Griffin. Milton's shot is good. Milton's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Brown inside, defended by Milton. Now the 76ers on the break. Scott the pass to Hill. Got a piece of it. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. Green, no luck.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Irving kicks to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
And so we wrap up the first half. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to... And with all the stars on the 76ers, we forgot the root of this team is their defense. Thanks for joining us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Tobias Harris. He has really been playing well.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And so Green will bring it up for the 76ers. Curry kicks to Embiid. Simmons passes to Harris. Embiid with it. The 17-footer goes down. Embiid's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the 76ers. Harden the pass to Jordan. On the wing, Irving. Bucket is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Simmons. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And it's Simmons penetrating. And the shot goes in. Simmons got 6 points.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
And he gets it to go.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Simmons. 6 points for him. Curry passes to Embiid. Back to Curry. 4 on the clock to the inside. Embiid, no good.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Durant finds Harden. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 6 points for him.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists. And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing. And you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
Here is Harden. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Durant, and finished off by KD.
Hey, we know Harden can score it, but he also has great vision.
Philadelphia leading by 5. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Curry. And that's 10 points for Tobias Harris.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Right side, Kevin Durant. Left side, Jordan. Outside for Durant. For 3. The shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Just his first attempt. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Over Simmons. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Jordan dishes to Durant. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers leading. To the middle. Outside for Simmons. Outside, Green. Pass to Embiid. Over Jordan. Embiid, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Well, Irvin can shoot it with little warning. I mean, he's just that quick. No time to contest if you're not there before the shot.
Simmons on the wing. Defended by Durant and slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
KD finds Jordan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Harris.
You know, Jordan's size is part of the reason why he draws as many fouls as he does. They just have a tough time getting through his body without fouling him.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Irvin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for Harris. Now here is Hill. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Scott hits them both. 16 seconds left to play in the third. Now, here is Harden, defended by Milton. At the elbow, Griffin. With 1 on the clock. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. Back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Howard. And it's Hill in at the shooting guard.
You know, Howard, a physical and muscular, authoritative big guy who intimidates most nights. His physicality, very impressive.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Scotty's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Korkmaz in for Maxey. Here's Harden. And it's sent back by Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
Scott, there's the dish to Howard. Back to Scott. Off the left rim and out.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
5 on the clock. Here's Korkmaz. The 76ers with another miss. Nets trail by 7. Claxton. Scott pulls it in. The 76ers have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Durant comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris is checked in for Green. And Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown. Now here's Simmons. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. And he converts the layup.
I really appreciate how Harden handles contact, staying in control of his body, and tremendous balance.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And Jordan sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Here's Simmons. To the paint. Here's Harris. A rebound by the Nets. Nobody near Irving. No good on the 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
You know, one thing you got to love about Embiid is how unselfish he is. I mean, he's pretty good at spotting open teammates.
Here is Harden. 76ers getting the bucket. Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Now here's Curry. Simmons inside, guarded by Harden. Nets trail by 5. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And Harris wide open. He shoots off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Philadelphia leading by 5. Back to Harris. And Jordan sends it back.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
Clock at 6. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Off target from the baseline. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. A nice shot by Irving.
Boy, you need a confident player to get you a big bucket. And that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Here's Embiid. Rebound, Brooklyn. Harden's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's good, 2 points. And now just a 1-point 76ers lead.
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
Now here's Simmons. And then jammed down as he goes right over DeAndre Jordan.
Hey, when the game is tight and snug, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to do so.
Here's Jordan. It's Harden with the drive. Outside for Durant. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The 76ers shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Simmons passes to Curry. In the corner, it's Harris. Dishes it to Green. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Simmons. He feeds it to Embiid.
Encouraging whenever Harden blocks a shot. When he defends with tenacity and intensity, he's capable of this. What confidence from Joel Embiid. Knocked that one down in a clutch situation.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Irving. Fires from deep. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Now Simmons. Over Jordan. Missed. So the 76ers win it. A narrow win. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
So the Nets starting five. Harden out there with Irving. Then there's Harris. And it's Durant. And it's Jordan in at the center position. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I don't know. 2 strides, 3 strides. What was that? Giannis covering some ground.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Irving can't get it to go. And it's the Bucks on the break.
Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking.
Harris against Middleton. Harris passes to Jordan. Back to Harris. Kicks it out to Harden. Just 4 to shoot. Lopez with the block.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration. And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Here's KD. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Bucks with a quick start to this game. Outside Holiday. Passes it to Giannis. Doesn't go that time. The Nets go the other way with it. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. The Nets still looking like they're getting going. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Irving drives in. DiVincenzo knocks it away. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. Harden surveying the D. Outside for Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Love it. KD firing away right now. Has the confidence and the touch and buries those triples. Sometimes it comes in bunches.
Now here is Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Makes it off the glass.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Irving against DiVincenzo. Irving kicks to Jordan. The kick out to Irving. An easy 2 points on the layup. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer. Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on it. Here's Irving after the made shot from Bobby Portis. Irving dishes to Griffin. They kick it out to Green. 6 to shoot. Irving for 3. Gets a hand on it, and Griffin stays with it.
Well, Griffin is going to come to the game with a certain attitude, and nights like this where he's going after domination, he can be dangerous.
Now here is Holiday. Middleton outside. No good that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Down low, guarded by Holiday. And the wide open shot from Green. No good. That would have tied it. Milwaukee leading by 3. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Holiday gets the bucket.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. Brown feeling it out a bit. Outside Griffin. Right side Irving. Count the basket. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Milwaukee. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
So for Brooklyn now, Durant is out there with Green. Then there's Irving. Then there's Brown. And it's Claxton in at the pivot, manning the middle. Teague is checked in for Milwaukee. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Here is Durant after the basket by Milwaukee. Shakes him. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Durant's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, it's been years and years of coaches trying to figure out how you stop Kevin Durant. Just so long, so agile, and too good.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. They get it back. Claxton out to KD. Fires the three. Milwaukee with the rebound. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Fires from the corner. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Forbes has got 4 points in the quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Green deciding where to go with it. Claxton with the bucket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Teague. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Comes up empty down low. Outside Irving. Down low. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
Here's Portis. Pass to Forbes. The kick out to T. And Irving pulls it down. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's KD. It's deflected, and they get it back. Brown, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Forbes, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
The Bucks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Jeff Teague. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Blake Griffin comes in for Jeff Green. Joe Harris is checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's James Harden in for Irving. Oh, Griffin in position. Stolen by Middleton. Here we go, one-on-one. Forbes the pass to Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Harden.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Harris's shot is off. Milwaukee in the lead. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. That one a little long. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brown kicks to Harris. Fires for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Holiday looking over the floor. Inside, Griffin with the steal. Harris outside. To the middle. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Got it off in time. And that one released in time, but no good. So that'll be it for the... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding. And that's a wrap.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, ouch. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lopez with the steal. To the paint, and now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break.
I like how Giannis is inviting a little bit more contact and no longer shying away from it.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Holiday with it. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. Bucks passing it around. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Harden. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Feeds it to Jordan. Lets it go from deep. That one misses. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Here's Irving. Jordan trying to free himself up, and the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Irving.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Now here is Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
Here's Irving. He's got 6. Tries it from the top of the key, and he hits the jump shot. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Stolen by Harden. Outside for Jordan. KD looking around. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, KD, an awesome job there just sharing the rock with his teammates.
Bucks leading by 3. .114 left in the 3rd. Holiday left side. Pass to Lopez. 5 to shoot. And Middleton now atop the key. A 3-pointer, no good.
But he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Giannis inside. Harris is there. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
Harden the pass to KD. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. You're not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And then for Brooklyn, Griffin comes in for Jordan. And it's Green in for Irving. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Durant against T. Nice shot by Portis. And the Bucks lead by 5.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Harris outside. Over in the corner, Green. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Milwaukee on top, up 5. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. 3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Here is Harden. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Nets. Griffin is out there with Green. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Durant. And it's Harden in at the point guard. Durant. And he can't bank that one in. Milwaukee leading by 5. Shots good by Middleton. Middleton's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Milwaukee.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Harris looking it over. Picked him clean. Now DiVincenzo. Here's Portis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Free throw good, Portis. And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Holiday in for Pat Connaughton. Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for the Nets. Now, here is Harden. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Irving attacking. Out to Harris. Shot clock at 5. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee leading by 9. Here's DiVincenzo. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Irving up top. Defended by Middleton. Irving dishes to Griffin. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And the Nets making a change here as well. Claxton's checked in. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Irving drives in. Out to Harris to stop the drought. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Connaughton passes to Portis. Holiday against Harden. Back to Connaughton. Passes to DiVincenzo. Here's Connaughton. The 3. Offensive rebound. No good. Shot missing. 1:53 left here in the fourth quarter. Irving passes to Harden. Sweet move. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Bucks.
And here's Holiday. Shot from 12. And that one hits back iron.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
But they recover it. Milwaukee leading by 13. It's stolen by Green. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. He gets it in there.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Milwaukee.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton, and it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harris against Middleton. Pass to Forbes. Now Portis. Takes the three. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Do you want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Looking to get back on track here. Irving dishes to Jordan. The kick out to Irving. Offline with his three. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A confident. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. The starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And for the 76ers, the young stars Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Green is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. Curry passes to Embiid. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Here's Philadelphia. Curry passes to Embiid. He dishes it to Green. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Lopez with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's DiVincenzo. And that one's drained from the low block.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Now here's Giannis. And it's blocked by Simmons.
Yeah, with great recognition, awareness, and body control, Simmons can get up for blocks.
6 on the shot clock. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. And Simmons slams it in.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Now here is Holiday. Passes it to Middleton. Over Simmons. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Yep, that one goes.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Now here is Holiday. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Harris finds Simmons. Back to Harris. Outside, Green. The pass to Harris. No good on the triple. The Bucks trail. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. DiVincenzo against Green, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
The Bucks have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The kick out to Hill. Pass to Howard. Now here's Milton. Defense is right there. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. Portis kicks to T. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
14 feet away with the putback. And Howard with the second chance points.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
It's all tied in Philadelphia. We've got more in store for you right after this. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying.
Being able to go through adversity and come out.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Forbes in at the 2-guard.
Imposing his will down there. Howard feels like he can score anytime he wants from this area.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. Kicks it to Middleton. Back to Holiday. And they call the foul. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Bucks with possession here. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. The Bucks also with the sub. Connaughton's checked in. Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
Pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Lobbed up there for Embiid. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. I mean, they know he's going to finish strong every time.
Giannis with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Curry against Holiday. Back to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Simmons. He kicks it to Embiid. And it's Simmons penetrating. Curry on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
The precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Outside Holiday. Pass to Connaughton. And Lopez has it in the corner. Off target from three-point range. The 76ers lead. Out to Harris from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Embiid with the steal. Middleton against Green. It's Curry outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. 1:07 left in the first half. Antetokounmpo passes to Connaughton.
Nice awareness from the young forward. Giannis Antetokounmpo showing he wants to work it to his guys.
And here is Curry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Another shot. They kick it out to Green. Simmons trying to get open. Such a wide open look. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Boy, such a fluid shooting motion from Embiid. I mean, most times you just assume that his jumper is dropping.
Outside Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Holiday against Curry. Holiday dishes to Giannis.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Curry finds Harris over Middleton. Back to Harris. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level. And that does it for our half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Philadelphia, the incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Green is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Philadelphia with the ball, following the bucket by the Bucks. Here's Embiid over Lopez. Misses off the right iron, and Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Giannis inside. Simmons is there. And Giannis hits it to go on the assist by Holiday. The 76ers trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Curry against Holiday. Curry gets the bucket.
So good at figuring out ways to get inside. Seth Curry working on improving this part of his game.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here is Holiday. He has 5. And Simmons with the rebound.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Milwaukee also making some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Here is Forbes, still looking for his first bucket in this one. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Now, Milton. Outside, Scott. And it's Scott with the jam. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Out left to the wing. Howard against Portis. Hill has the open look. Off target from outside. The Bucks trail. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And the turnover again by Milwaukee. And the Bucks making a change here. Jonathan's checked in. We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Hill kicks to Scott. It's back to Hill. It's stolen. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Free throw drops for DiVincenzo. And the 76ers with some changes. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Mike Scott. And Maxey subbed in for Korkmaz. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Hill. And here's Maxey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Thybulle trying to get open. And that one's good. Maxey.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here is Forbes. Here's Connaughton. Shot clock at 6. Here's Tucker. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Yeah, you know, Tucker's a little undersized, but he makes up for it with leaping ability and reach.
It's Hill on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. Milton with it. Feeds it to Howard. And he slams it down right on top of Bobby Portis.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter. So it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Connaughton in at the 3. Here's Curry. Now here is Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Harris. Simmons got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Holiday looking for an opening. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. And stolen by Howard. Simmons passes to Howard. Oh, what a finish!
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Now here is Holiday. And there's a call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Middleton's checked in. Curry against Holiday. Count that one.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's Simmons. Harris outside. Dishes to Embiid. Back to Harris. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got his fourth rebound in this one.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Now Curry. Now the dish to Embiid. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And now we've got the intentional foul. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Hill comes in for Curry. Now here is Holiday. Pass to Middleton. And here is DiVincenzo. Middleton looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Holiday. Here's Lopez. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his third assist on the night.
When you have a reliable big man like Lopez who can get you buckets like that, it's really such an asset for a team.
Now here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Really like how Simmons commands the ball, especially in key moments.
The Bucks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Pass to DiVincenzo. Banked in off the glass. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the point.
Now here is Hill. Pass to Harris. To the middle. Here's Simmons. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Simmons got 6 here in this quarter.
Outstanding focus that time by Simmons. Nothing really rattles this guy. He's unflappable, even when he's getting bodied by the defense like that.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Middleton. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Milton. Misses the 3. Bucks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Green comes in for Shake Milton. And Curry subbed in for George Hill. Now here is Holiday. Here's Giannis. They get it again. Lopez kicks to Giannis. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Count it!
And, you know, he's been in these tight spots before. Howard loves being the one to make the right decision in the clutch.
Antetokounmpo against Simmons. Giannis outside. Giannis with another miss.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here is Simmons. Got it.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Deep. No good there. So the 76ers win it. They didn't make
Difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
So the next starting five. Durant is out there with Jordan. Then it's Harden. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Curry. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Jordan finds KD. On its way from Irving for 2. A second chance effort. Out to Harris. Outside Irving. 4 on the shot clock with the tip. And Embiid pulls it down. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. Stolen by Harden. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. Harris passes to Harden. Out to Harris. Beyond the arc. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And both these teams rely on low post offense, Doris, in a size-on-size matchup. What can make the difference?
Well, smart passing is one of the keys, Kevin. You have to be able to enter the ball into the low post in a way that puts that big in a position to score it. The ball's got to be moving. Can you get it side to side and get the ball inside at the appropriate time?
Simmons. Here's Embiid. Great D that time from Jordan.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but
Doris, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. Well, Kevin Durant with a little crafty creativity. KD at the rim.
Here's Simmons. Passes it to Embiid. And the shot goes down.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Irving looking over the floor. Pass to Harden. And here is Jordan, guarded by Embiid. 6 to shoot. Goes back up, and the dunk by Jordan.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
Passes to Green. And stolen by Irving. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Harris has got the ball. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, we've seen this 1 or 2 times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. And he comes up with the deuce.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Irving drives in, and yes, it's good.
You know, Kyrie has so many options when he runs the pick and roll. He runs it to perfection.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality.
Howard against Jordan. Pass to Harden. And, oh, he just jams it right over Ben Simmons. Wow.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Simmons passes to Howard. Simmons inside. Working on Green. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Scott comes in for Ben Simmons. And it's Korkmaz in for Harris. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets. Brown comes in for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And finished off by Scott.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Irving with a clean look. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Irving's got his second bucket tonight.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Howard, here we go. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, tremendous touch right there. Dwight Howard being aggressive and wanting to dominate inside.
Irving kicks to Brown. Back to Irving. Oh, Griffin in position, and Griffin slams it in.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a...
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in.
For me, it comes with blocking.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Nets. Down out there with Harden. Then there's Green. Then there's Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the power forward position. The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Knocked loose. Griffin with the steal. By himself. And it's Harden slamming it down.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Korkmaz passes to Embiid, and it goes down 2 points. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Over to the wing. Back to Harden. The pass to Griffin to the right side. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the elbow. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Korkmaz kicks to Scott. Out to the right wing. Fires from 14. With the second effort. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Joel Embiid.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pass to Harden. Out to Harris. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Curry comes in for Shake Milton. And it's Ben Simmons in for George Hill. And the Nets making it.
You can't
Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Right side Durant. Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. Brown the pass to Griffin. The leaner inside. And it's good for two. Griffin's got his second basket. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, three guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. KD dishes to Griffin.
Well, the multi-time scoring champion Kevin Durant is showing you he has got as complete a game as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass.
Simmons against Brown. No one near Curry as he lets it go. A three-pointer off the mark.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold. Well, there's just great poise when you're talking about KD. His basketball management skills are excellent.
Simmons finds Curry. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Durant against Simmons. The kick out to Brown. Passes it to Harris. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Simmons passes to Howard. And the layup falls.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Net. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. And as great as James Harden has been, his game. And
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Irving up top, guarded by Kerr. Irving, good. Irving's got 7 points.
Boy, it's rare for a point guard to do as much damage on the interior as Kyrie Irving. You've got to guard him in there.
Pass to Embiid. Down low. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Harris. Outside Irving. Oh, Griffin in position. Can't hit that one.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Here's Simmons. And it's Irving with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 6. Outside Durant. Shoots over Curry. Puts the move on. And KD finishes inside. He's got 8.
Boy, just the silky smoothness of the release of Kevin Durant. What a treat to watch.
Simmons passes to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 3rd assist on the night.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense nowhere to be found.
It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, Danny Green specializes on the defensive end of the floor. Gets the strip and makes it easy on his teammates.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Hill comes in for Simmons. And then for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. And it's Harden in for Harris. Durant against Harris. KD dishes to Jordan. Outside Durant. Tries again. Shot clock at 5. 2 point. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Harden the pass to Green. To the paint. Jordan kicks to Green. Back to Jordan. The 10-footer. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Hill inside. Covered by Irving. Embiid against Jordan. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Joel Embiid.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Pops it up for Jordan. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Some changes for Philadelphia. Howard's checked in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green, and Maxey's subbed in for Shake Milton. Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Green, and it's Bruce Brown in for Durant. Here's Embiid. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Nets have gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter, 50% from the field. Harden surveying the D. The kick out to Brown. Here's Claxton. The shot's good. Brown making the play. The 76ers trail by 4. 54 seconds left in the 3rd. Embiid. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Now the pass to Brown. Embiid with the steal. Kicks to Howard. Back to Embiid. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Harden outside. On the wing, Irving. And the 3 off target. Hill has the open look. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Kicks it out to Harden. That will count. Off target with that shot. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Nets out in. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Nets with the lead. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint. Philadelphia shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
The leadership that George Hill offers is invaluable. This guy is a phenomenal floor general.
Harden against Simmons. Inside. Scott kicks to Simmons. 5 to shoot. To take the lead. And he lays it up and in. Simmons got the lead up to 1 now for the 76ers.
And Simmons really using his insane athleticism on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who really carves up the defense.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Curry's checked in for George Hill. Outside for Simmons. Here's the 3. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Harden, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. And Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons. Maxey passes to Thibault. Dishes to Scott. And Curry has it in the corner. Thibault up top. And Embiid in the corner. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Boy, not on the same page there, and in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Green is checked in for Durant. Harden kicks to Irving. From deep three-point range, drains the three-pointer.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
And here's Maxey. Curry on the wing. All sorts of time, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the 76ers lead by 1. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Jordan inside. Curry meets him. Harden, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Stolen by Harden. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Green. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts. Well, as we move into the 4th, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
And so they foul intentionally. Some changes for Philadelphia. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. Harden kicks to Irving. Lays it up off the glass. And that's 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
Guys, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Irving coming up huge right there with the bucket.
But drive by Simmons. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. Harden against Simmons. Harden dishes to Irving. On the wing, Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Harden outside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. For Philadelphia, they've gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Harden against Simmons. Embiid kicks to Simmons. Outside Curry. Back to Simmons. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Harden against Simmons. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. KD's checked in for the Nets. Johnson comes in for James Harden. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Kevin Durant absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. Milton the pass to Simmons. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
Here's Irving. Launches a three. Can't knock in the three. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. What a show they put on here at home tonight. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for Brooklyn, Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. Now Harden following the 3-point attempt by Giannis. Jordan's shot is off.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
Now DiVincenzo. James Harden missing on the 3. Middleton against Harden. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Middleton.
Lopez powering through that time.
And it's Harris with the ball for Brooklyn. Harden surveying the D. Lobs it up for Jordan. Stolen by Holiday. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Great positioning on the putback.
And Giannis just gobbling up the rebound. Just spreads his wing out there, and ball falls right into it.
Here's Irving. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Here's Middleton, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call. Brooklyn the foul.
And Middleton kept working and working, did not quit on the play, and that forced the defense into a foul.
Middleton hits them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Taken away by Holiday. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. And Holiday throws it down.
Excellent display from Drew Holiday, running the fast break well and finding a way to nail that shot.
Here's Irving, and he banks in the layup. Irving's got his second bucket of the night. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Now here is Harris, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Back to Harris. This one for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Milwaukee in the lead. 1:33 left in the first. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Now the feed to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Taken away by Holiday. from past the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound. Irving looking for an opening. Deflects the pass. A nice shot by Jordan.
A big problem in the paint, really. This is the only area that DeAndre Jordan is going to score from.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. There's 47 seconds.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Brooklyn making some changes. Griffin's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for Kyrie Irving. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Harden. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Portis throws it down.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around. Just make sure you score.
Here is Harden. Outside for Griffin. Back to Harden. Fires for three. Keeps it alive. And Griffin stays with it.
Yeah, and that kind of activity helps Griffin to do so much more in this game. He's been tireless.
1 second left. No good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Bucks up. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Well, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
They've got Green, Harden out there with Brown, and it's Durant, and it's Griffin in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. So it's the Bucks now. Jeff Green missing his last shot. And that one's good from Connaughton.
That was like a morning paper for Jeff Teague. Makes a great read and swings the ball around for a clean look at the bucket.
Nets trail by 6. Brown with it. Picked up by Teague. Brown kicks to Harden. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
And the pass to Tucker. Outside Portis. To the inside. Goes back up. Drops in the layup for 2. Tucker's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Harden outside. There's the triple. Rebounded by Tucker. Milwaukee leading by 6. Outside Teague. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And Irving subbed in for James Harden. The Bucks also changing it up. Chris Middleton comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jeff Teague. Now here's Middleton. The shot's good.
Staying confident in the paint. Middleton does a good job sinking that one.
Up top, Brown, guarded by Holiday. It's Brown with the drive, stolen by Tucker. Middleton with it. He's picked up by Irving.
Now working in the mid-range, Middleton finding some ways to play in between.
Nets trail by 10. Outside Irving. Lobbed up there for Green. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here is Holiday. Middleton outside. Shoots the three. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Tough to contest when a guy that size can get the shot off that quickly. Middleton with a nice quick release.
The kick out to Irving. 1:58 left here in the second. Claxton with the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Irving against Holiday. Pass to Connaughton. Holiday surveying the floor. Kicks it down to Middleton. And a miss there on the triple. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Green in the post. Guarded by Tucker. Brown the pass to Green. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Holiday with it. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right after.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Such a terrific two-way guy. Drew Holiday isn't just an offensive powerhouse. He loves to play defense. I mean, loves it.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jeff Green. The Bucks also changing it up. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. Now, here is Irving. And it's Brown missing. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. He drains the quick shot.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Brown feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Harris. Down low. It's tipped. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, you go in there weak like that, and a guy like Giannis with his length is going to throw it away.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And that does it for the first half. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to... A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening period. The second quarter got... And...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Chris Middleton has really been making it happen, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Here's Middleton following the bucket by the Nets. From 15 feet away, stolen by Harden. Over Holiday, and it's Jordan with the jam.
DeAndre Jordan, I don't think he's shot more than 10 shots outside the paint the last few years, so dunking is what he does.
And here's Holiday. He's got 6. Well, the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it. It's just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. Now, Jordan following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Holiday.
Now, Jordan is a force on the inside. There's no denying that. A real problem right now for the defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets. The Bucks also changing it up. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Connaughton kicks to Forbes. Passes it to Lopez. Now here's DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 3. Here's Antetokounmpo, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Nets making a switch here. Green's checked in. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Pass to Harden. Dishes it to Green. Outside for Durant. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Brown, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo passes to Forbes. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. And it's Tucker atop the key. Here's Portis, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Portis has got his second basket of the night.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Brown right side, and they double up Brown. That shot by Griffin, no good.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
KD dishes to Griffin. Out to KD. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks leading by 7. The Bucks working the ball around. And Connaughton has it in the corner. To the middle. Here's Tucker. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Now here's Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Now the pass to Connaughton. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Connaughton. Passes it to Portis. Goes up to the stripe. Misses off the left iron.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. And Harris subbed in for Brown. Now here's Durant. No points in the game yet for him. Claxton the pass to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Milwaukee shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. The throw dropped for DiVincenzo. He hits both from the stripe. Nets trail by 7. Now Harden. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Now here's Teague. Nice shot by Portis. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
It'll count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The third quarter comes to a close. Bucks ahead. They're up by 6. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Antetokounmpo. We've got Irving. He's out there with Harden. Harris is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Nets trail by 6. Here's Irving. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Kyrie's such a blur in the open court, leaks out so quickly, and then gets to the right spot in transition.
Here's Holiday. Giannis outside. And stolen by Jordan. Outside Irving. Irving double team. They get a hand on it. Lopez with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Holiday with the ball.
Great body control from Holiday. Gets the shot off while getting hit in the process.
That's good from Holiday. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Holiday against Harden. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really, on top of all else Harden does for you at this end, he's a tremendous free throw shooter, around 85% for his career. Clutch.
And both free throws good for James Harden. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
Harden outside. Pass to Harris. To the right side. Here's Claxton. Antetokounmpo defending Jordan. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He's on target from 8 feet out. And now an 8-point Bucks lead.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Jordan. Back to Harden for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got his 3rd assist on the night. Milwaukee leading by 5. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, the improvement we saw during Giannis Antetokounmpo's first few years in the league went from raw to ridiculous in a hurry.
Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now, here is Harden. Takes a 3. And Lopez pulls it down. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Giannis kicks to Lopez. Holiday against Green. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. And he gets the bucket. And that's 13 points for Giannis.
He's a hard guy to guard everywhere on the floor, but more than anywhere else, Giannis can get you in the paint. That's where he lives.
Now, here is Irving. Pops it up for Jordan. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And Giannis throws it down.
Every night, there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Nets trail by 11. Outside Irving. Kicks to Green. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Brooklyn with another turnover here. Jeff Teague, who's checked in for Drew Holiday. Jeff Teague. 1:27 left to play here in the fourth. Teague dishes to Antetokounmpo. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Giannis has the hard hat on right now, going to work. So good, so long, just terrorizing the D.
Now, here is Irving. Shot to stop the run. Inside. Here's Jordan. The kick out to Irving. Offensive rebound. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
And how about that beautiful display for us of DeAndre Jordan and that wingspan getting to that ball.
Here's Antetokounmpo. There's 39 seconds left in the game. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Now, Antetokounmpo following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Green against Giannis. The dish to Lopez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. T kicks to Connaughton. No good on the triple. Oh, the lob to Irving. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This was Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for a look at the 76ers starting group. The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Green out there with Curry, and it's Harris in at the 3 slot. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. Now here's Curry. Here's Embiid. They kick it out to Green. Back to Embiid, and stolen by DiVincenzo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Middleton for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And stolen by DiVincenzo. The pass to Antetokounmpo. Holiday left side. Pass to Middleton. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to... Oh, that was an impressive throwdown.
So smooth in the pick and roll. Lopez is fantastic at positioning himself in these sets.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Outside Curry. Embiid kicks to Curry. 5 on the clock. Back to Embiid. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Lopez. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Embiid with the steal. He dishes it to Simmons. The feed now to Curry. Over Antetokounmpo. Curry can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Holiday finds DiVincenzo. To the middle. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And the shot is long. And the 76ers with possession. Looking for their first basket of the game. And Embiid is right there.
Hey, they've broken the seal. 3 misses to start, but now they're back in business.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Middleton now atop the key. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And that was a big-time finish. Middleton with the strength now to get hit and still complete the play.
Curry with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Outside, Simmons. Taken away by Holiday. Here's DiVincenzo. The putback, and Antetokounmpo on the follow.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Now here's Simmons. Curry is inside. Guarded by Holiday. They grab their own miss. Lopez with the block.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooting.
Middleton can't get it to go. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Goes up on the high post. Harris's shot is good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
High post, Embiid. Simmons trying to get open. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Curry. Embiid's got his second bucket. The Bucks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Holiday against Curry. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Back to Holiday. To the inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Giannis has got his second basket of the night.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Curry passes to Simmons. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. Back to Simmons. Embiid trying to break loose.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot him. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo.
When you lob it Howard's way, he'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker he is.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Holiday against Hill, and it's sent back by Howard. Here's Korkmaz, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's Milwaukee now. And here is Teague. With 1 on the clock, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
1 eye on the rim, 1 eye on the clock.
Tie game in Milwaukee. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, George Hill out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Howard. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Korkmaz in the 3, the small forward. There's the pass to Milton. Down low, Thybulle. It's the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Thybulle's got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers. Now here's Teague. Pass to Connaughton. Outside Portis. No good off the back of the rim. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Milton kicks to Korkmaz. Six on the shot clock. Milton the pass to Korkmaz. The 15-footer. Rebounded by Tucker. And the Bucks, they're shooting for the game at 42%.
And last season, P.J. Tucker signing a 6-figure sneaker deal with Nike, maybe helping to offset how much he spent on shoes over the years.
Yeah, G.A., the most renowned sneakerhead in this league. He owns thousands of pairs, and you'll even see him change sets in the middle of a game. No, you can't allow Howard to get this kind of positioning. He's confident in his ability to score inside.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Howard against Teague. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Portis.
Can't take Portis lightly from the mid-range. This is one of his go-to shots.
Hill looking around. Kicks it to Howard. Here's Korkmaz. Back to Howard. Nice move. And the layup is good. Howard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Portis.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Hill passes to Milton. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Milton's got his first points in this one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside Teague. Up and in on the layup. Teague's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
Hill kicks to Korkmaz. It's back to Hill. To the paint, Thibault. That one drops for him. Thibault's got 4 this quarter. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to Vancouver.
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Pass to Howard. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Now here's Milton. He's tightly guarded. Here's Thibault. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Bucks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Teague against Hill. Teague the pass to Connaughton. Back to Teague. And Connaughton has it in the corner. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 3 assists tonight. Throws it up high. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level. And that...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Jeff Teague displaying his skills today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center filling out the middle. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
Ready to shoot once he catches it. Lopez has tremendous confidence in his scoring ability.
Harris outside. Puts up a 3. No good that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Kicks it down to Middleton. From deep. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
And Embiid, the bucket on the assist from Tobias Harris. 6 points for Joel Embiid.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
The 76ers trail by 4. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Curry passes to Embiid. Curry trying to break free. Good D by Lopez.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
And then Simmons slams it in.
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Bucks leading by 4. Outside Holiday. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational. And the 76ers making a change here. Maxi's checked in. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Embiid against Middleton. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Dishes it to Lopez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Lopez has got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Simmons dishes to Green. Another miss by Philadelphia.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Simmons against DiVincenzo. And Simmons kicks to Green. Off target from three-point range. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here's Nora. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Hilton the pass to Howard. To the middle. Scott, good.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Bucks leading by 7. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Hill against T. Tucker dishes to T. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Korkmaz passes to Scott. Back to Korkmaz. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks going into the... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Howard is out there with Simmons. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's George Hill, and it's Curry in at the point.
And throughout his career, Portis has excelled at running the break. He's all heart and hustle.
Curry looking around. There's the dish to Howard. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Bobby Portis.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, He sure plays big.
Brooke Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Philadelphia also making some changes. Scotty's checked in for Ben Simmons. Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Shake Milton in for Curry. Here's Holiday. Good. And the Bucks lead by 11.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Milton the pass to Howard. Over Lopez. Howard, good.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Now Holiday. Shot from 6. And Tucker kicks to DiVincenzo. Tucker can't get it to go.
Come on, you got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
Here's Korkmaz, defended by DiVincenzo. It's good.
Oh, it's going to take more than that to stop Howard. He's excellent at fighting off the defense.
Bucks leading by 7. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Lopez with the ball. DiVincenzo with it. Shot clock at 5. Milton grabs the board. The 76ers trail by 7. Hill finds Howard. Shoots over Tucker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Now look, once Howard establishes himself inside, it's a problem, which is why the defense chooses to foul him.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Scott. Tobias Harris comes in for Korkmaz. Green, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Seth Curry in for George Hill. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Middleton inside the 3-point line. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Simmons inside. Lopez is there. Simmons can't get it to go. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Embiid's checked in. Portis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the 76ers. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
This is why Embiid has the ball in these moments, because the team counts on him to step up.
Teague, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. It's tipped. Outside Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. And here is Curry. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. The drive by Green. Bucket is good.
Oh, when the team needs a bucket, Green steps up. I mean, ready to deliver assertive shooting and keep them in track.
Teague left side. Giannis with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Antetokounmpo. It falls.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Outside Curry. Feeds to Embiid. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
What I love about the big man is his fearlessness. I mean, Embiid, he's a leader who feels comfortable taking big shots.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Teague against Kerr. It drops.
These are the moments that Jeff Teague lives for. He loves close game. No time to waste on this possession.
Yeah, they got to get into the play fast and execute. It's your only hope.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Yes!
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Now here's Teague. Pass to Connaughton. Right side, Portis. Shot on the wing. Money!
So assured. Sometimes Portis prepares himself to shoot the ball as it's coming his way.
And so the Bucks take the win. It was all right, David. Thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.